Hello and welcome to this Christian dating coaching video. The subject I'm going to talk to you about today is what a difference makes. I have a yard with a horse on it next to a bridleway, and often people walk past when I'm up at the yard. On a particular Saturday, a young family walked past with 2 children and it was quite obvious that the kids were very keen to come and say hello to the horse. So over they came, I encouraged them over, and we got some carrots and some polos to help the children feed the horses. They were absolutely delighted, and I got chatting to the parents. The kids were very keen, and I said, would they like to come up and groom the horses one Saturday? And the parents were delighted, and it was all arranged. And off they went on their way. About half an hour later, another very similar family came along, but with a rather grumpy mother. And as the children looked towards the horses, she shooed them on as if they shouldn't be there, and she didn't want them to interact at all. I was amazed because it was exactly the same circumstances that both families had experienced, and yet their reaction to it was so very different, and the outcome for the children was completely different as a result. I wonder if God sometimes feels the way I did with all the opportunities he puts in our lives. Some of us take those opportunities and that leads to amazing things happen. Some of us walk past those opportunities and don't even realise they've been put before us. So in the context of dating, I want you to think about this. 2 people can have the same experience but have very, very different outcomes. So perhaps you're being introduced to somebody and you just think, no, I'm not interested in them, and you move on. Somebody else is introduced to them and they react very differently, and perhaps then they're invited to a party or they're introduced to some other people through that person, and one thing leads to another, and then they find their soulmate. This is such a possibility for you. So I just want to encourage you to be open, to be engaging, to take every possible opportunity that you can, because like those 2 families that I've described earlier, totally different things can happen depending on the way you react. I hope that's been helpful. If you'd like further information about us, please do get in touch, or you'd like to be introduced to some people, because that's what we do. Do give us a ring on 0208 088 3023. Thank you. Goodbye.